Hey everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to continue Eden Streak here in the Binding of Isaac Victa Afterbirth Plus series. Thank you everybody for the support here. The like streak continues to climb closer and closer to 60. We're hitting the double like streak yesterday again. Actually, that one breaking almost 7,000, not 8,000, 7,000 likes. Thank you all very, very much for that at the time's recording anyway. Here's your meme of the day brought to you by Matthias Man, a therapist. It's not real. It can't hurt you. Me softly in a southern accent. Old Husky. Old Husky. I never, ever want to see Husky's face superimposed on Hush again. Thank you very much, Matthias, man, and everyone over on the Sinvicta subreddit. Here we go. Hope you all had a great start to your day. So today's going to be Kilo 7 Tango Tango Michelob. We've got good damage, good movement speed to start with anyway. Kind of okay tier speed, I suppose, but just terrible shot tier delay. Also have Metronome. Metronome, of course, is an item that I still really, really like, even though it can indeed kill you, which is definitely a shame. I wish there was less items like that and more fun items in the game. You know, like today we had a Missing No run on stream, and we started with Missing No, and I was like, man, isn't that a great idea for an item? An item where the player has no control over everything and you can't get rid of it no matter what you do? Boy, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Metronome would be one of those items that I would just use constantly if you couldn't kill yourself, which is possible because obviously we've already been over this a billion times, and we'll continue to do so until the end of time whenever we pick up Metronome and going over the things that it can and cannot do. It definitely can kill you, which is bad. Real bad. Now, you might be saying, wait a second, you can't get Plan C, Sinvicta? Yeah, I know you can't get Plan C. This is not a double tinted rock, by the way. You can't get Plan C, but one thing you can get is you can roll into the remote, or the clicker, and that changes Isaac to a different alter ego of Isaac. And of course, if that happens, well, unless you have the actual clicker, you can't change back. Or if you have a respawn item, you're kind of hosed, because if you get to Lost, you're not going to have the D4, and you're certainly not going to have the Holy Mantle, and then you are Foobar with a capital F-U on there, unfortunately. The capital Foo. So, as much as I really love Metronome, it's just not worth the risk. It really is not. You can also get the D4, the D100, which are both fine, of course, but it's just that it just takes one bad item and one misstep, one mistake to ruin a streak. And as liberally as I was using the Metronome in a couple of these runs, it's unbelievable that I actually haven't gotten the remote yet. But of course, you cannot get Plan C, and you can't get if you get. I think people said that you can get Breath of Life, but you basically use it immediately, and it poses no threat. So, yeah. We basically have a blank item here. We also have, of course, have Guppy's Tail, which is very odd considering the fact that we've gotten keys in the drop over and over again. It's super bandaged in our item room here. It's not a terrible item to start with. It doesn't give us any stats other than just a ton of HP. I will use the Temperance Machine once to get back to 5 cents. Okay. Now I could have actually not taken that penny, and we could have gotten out there without losing half of a soul heart, but I didn't. I'm gonna move this this barrel over here. So the start's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Guppy's Tail potentially could pay out very nicely. It's just a matter of if. It's a matter of it, will it, and then also if we have enough keys to do so. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday's run, of course, it was definitely kind of a nail-biter. A lot of people were pointing out this is why you don't skip item rooms. I took the risk knowing that, it was something like that's always going to be possible. You shouldn't skip. There's no good excuse to skip an item room. There is. Let's make that abundantly clear. There's no good excuse to skip an item room, especially on a run that isn't already like 110% totally safe and sorted. That being said, I did feel like the run was safe enough for me to be like, yeah, I don't really care. Is this like the third time in a row that we've gotten Larry Jr. and Grub as our first floor boss? Because I feel like it is. Which I guess is not that big of a deal because it's an easy boss fight, but like, doesn't mean I have to like it. We were actually about to take a hit there. I was lucky that I counted my shots correctly. But obviously, we need to get some fire rate here. So squeezy, wire coat hanger, toothpicks, anything like that that can give us a tears up would be great. I'm kind of like, I'm a little over this week and not having a good like fire rate. So, you know, considering that we went through yesterday's run entirely with just having the halo and nothing else as a tears up, let's not repeat that if possible, game. There's no power in this universe that's going to convince me to go over there and fight Larry Jr. on a single line inside of like a rock formation. It's not happening. Movement speed upgrade. I'm fine with that for now, but let's not make it a habit out of it. Old Husky. Old Husky. Well, we know that we're clear to just skip those two rooms, and I'm definitely going to skip my way out of this room. No, thank you at all. Even though we only have one bomb, but, like, that's totally fine with me. Yeah, I would much rather do this room than that other room. Now, remember, whenever people see these rooms, they get panicked a lot. And something that I try to tell newer players or people in general who are struggling with these sort of like rush rooms where the gapers just run right toward you, you have to remember that you can manipulate the direction that they're coming from, right? So very subtle movements, like right there, if I had moved over this side too fast, that gaper I just got done decapitating would have come over this side, and we would have absolutely gotten hit. But a little delay caused the AI to actually make him path up instead of down around those four pots, allowing us to have an escape angle and not have to worry about getting hit. So that's what I'm talking about when I say that you can influence where they attack from. There's 3 XL rooms on this floor 2 cellar. That's kind of odd. This tells me that we're gonna get the Haunt as the boss. So yeah, so don't panic whenever you like, even Globins as well. I mean, Mullabooms definitely are scary, of course, if you have low life. But don't panic. Just remember that you can influence the direction of a lot of abilities that enemies try to use against you. And the easiest way to do that is just by simply baiting them into charging after you from one direction, and then already having an escape vector in mind that you can exercise after they've taken the bait. Surprising amount of keys, given the fact we have Guppy's tail, of course. Excuse me. I would really, really want. Hang on a second. I got a nose situation here. There we go. One of those sneezes that makes your nose be like, oh yeah, I can be runny. I don't like Bobby Bombs mainly due to the fact that it can provide a pretty lethal amount of danger if you're not careful. I'll begrudgingly take them right now just because we kind of need bombs, but it's a real bummer that we didn't get a stat in that item room. It's even bigger bummer that we took Bobby Bombs with the intent of using our donation machine. Now I do know that we do have an arcade, so we have to hope that there is a temperance machine in there. Okay. Well, then a 2 of diamonds. Oh my Gertie. What did I do to deserve this, sissy? We use a bomb here, so we use a bomb here so we can get this key, and that's going to be our final bomb. Yeah, Demon Judgment here is huge. Yes, I know that we just had an Eternal Heart. Come on, buddy. Growth Hormones is excellent. Now, unfortunately, we lost enough HP to where I obviously have no idea how much HP we have left, so I'm not going to use the Temperance Machine. I am going to use the 2 of Diamonds after getting the blank card. So we are absolutely 100% good on that. As well. Was there something in this? My brain is telling me that we had that flying is actually useful in one of these rooms. Or something. Not over here. I'm gonna use it anyway. I thought there was like either a bunch of keys or bombs or something that we could find. But at least we're doing this room now without having the fear of champions. And especially with growth hormones, like I don't mind coming back in here and doing this room at this point. It's a pain, obviously, but like with us having 5.55 damage now, I'm totally fine with this, especially with flying. But obviously, blank card and the 2 of diamonds is going to really open up the game wide for us. So we're going to be able to basically get whatever we want. You know, coins are no longer a limiting factor, which is good because we can get some quality upgrades out of the store, especially if we end up getting chaos, which I'm absolutely going to be taking chaos in this run, if and when we do find it. The first step to that, though, is of course getting restock, and you don't really want if you can help it, you don't really want to take chaos until after you have restock. Okay, so I'm gonna see. Let's see if we can get a bomb payout here or a key. Remember, money doesn't really matter because we have the 2 of diamonds blank card. So any money that we can spawn here is good. HP is not the best that we could have gotten, but hey, HP keeps us alive. So, and if we do find another demon judgment, we're gonna be able to use that. There it is. Okay. Thought I was going crazy for a second. I was like, where did my 2 of diamonds go? We'll take that. I'm going to buy the Bible just so it's out of the pool, and also that does contribute towards the Bookworm transformation. Another Emperor's card here. Need to be buying the bombs as well. We get Black Kendadu, and we also get ourselves PH Dizzle. So going to give us a speed up. We're already maximum speed, so it doesn't really matter. We should be buying every key that we find as well. Is this a 1 run? Yeah, you know it is. You know it is. You probably could have told from the thumbnail already. But given the fact that we've got unlimited money this early on, there is nothing that the game is going to be able to do to stop us. Potato peeler for everyone who got mad at me for not using it yesterday. There you go. Another puberty pill, which I will not be partaking in. We get the 9 volt. These immediately. Do that. And do that. We got Humbling Bundu. Walk out, walk in, so we get double coins. Not that it really matters, of course. Yeah, this is a solid run. So I decided to go for 2 damage upgrades here with the cube of meat just because. I was walking over there thinking like, oh, this is just a regular mulligan. No, it's a mully boom. That's the difference there, Invicta. Double key drop. We're getting like insanely lucky despite us having Guppy's head. We get pin as well. By Guppy's head, I mean Guppy's tail. Range upgrade. Would really like a tears up. Angel Week. Curse you. Curse you. All right. So 2 diamonds, by the way, doubles the current amount of money that we have, and given the fact that we have blank card, obviously we as long as every full charge that we get or every 4 rooms that we clear is going to allow us to basically double our money. Now, of course, with a 9 volt, it's going to increase the amount of uses that we can get per full charge because it gives us an extra charge, and yeah. They get 96 cents. There's no real reason to double our money currently. I will take Matchstick. Of course, the level 2 Meat Boy will be firing out a little projectile that you see like that. And apparently not kill that bomb fly, even though it clearly got hit by the explosion. I guess it just bounces off. That's fine, too. We had a great time tonight playing with Huts. Huts and I did a surprise co-op stream for Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is a great game. A lot of people were upset that I stopped covering it on the channel, but you really have to understand that even with the improvements that Risk of Rain has done over the past, like, since the last time I played, the game still goes way too long per run. Way too long. Now some people are going to argue, like, well, Isaac runs can get long too. Yeah, but it's like Isaac doesn't go longer the stronger that you get in the game. You know, like, you can stop playing a run whenever you want to. Risk of Rain, you can't really do that. No Deal with the Devil, no surprise. No Tears upgrade, unfortunately. I'm not complaining about the lack of Deal with the Devil anyway, because we've got an Angel Deal week. I'm just saying. It's not a surprise. So, we actually have a decent shot. Well, no, I take that back. We don't. I was going to say we have a decent shot to make Boss Rush, but then I looked at we're only on Flooded Caves 1 at 13 minutes. Yeah, Boss Rush ain't happening. Not on this lap, brother or sister. But Hudson and I, we played about 2 hours of Risk of Rain 2. And I think that you can find that. I think he's going to upload the VOD to his channel, his second channel, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm really hoping that the fact that we have PH Dizzle is going to allow us to get a Tears upgrade one day. PhD, by the way, will turn all pill effects into neutral or positive pills. And on top of that, we can also identify the pills before we actually pick them up and use them, which is nice. We took the I Can See Forever pill, which is going to open up. It's essentially like X-ray specs for one floor. It opens up the secret rooms and super secret rooms without you actually having to use a bomb. And it also does it automatically. So if you're anywhere near the secret room or the super secret room, it opens up. And so you don't have to go fishing for secret rooms, in other words, because it's like, yeah, if it didn't open, guess what? You ain't in the right spot. Wow, I can't believe that Yellow Champion's still alive. I didn't even intend to scrape it with Meat Boy there. Yeah, gonna say if it ain't dead, it's one shot from being dead. Movement speed's out of control right now. Got the D Twizzle, which I can be partaking in. And again, we really don't have to worry about our key consumption either, because of the fact that we've got unlimited money. All right, super secret rooms in here. I don't mind using Cuban meat for this. I don't mind taking hits either, to be honest. I'm not trying to take hits, but like, we can just buy all of our soul hearts back. It's not that big of a deal if we take damage. So I'm gonna use 2 bombs here to get into the mushrooms and the stone chest. And we get a golden bomb. Range up is fine.
Range up.
Any pack. I will take stopwatch just because. Carry a card and infested. Okie dokie. So you might be asking, well, what card would you take besides 2 of diamonds then? I mean, honestly, Emperor card. Emperor card makes this this is already an easy win just because we have unlimited money, but it's an even easier win with the Emperor card. It just makes a faster, easier win. All right, let's see this. Come on, man. We gotta get a Tears up somewhere. Lover's card doesn't matter.
The lovers.
Actually didn't take damage there. Not sure why. Unless I got there before our iframes ran out, but that's unlikely. We don't have damage reduction, do we? I might have just barely gotten out of there in time. Well, we made up for that hit there, so cheers for that game.
2 of diamonds.
And I accidentally used the 2 of diamonds when I was trying to put my hand back on the keyboard. So that's good. Real good. Hugs all the way around. Well, now we really opened the door for getting an Emperor card, but I'm no less not happy with myself. But it's not going to be that hard to find another. Come on now. Not gonna be that hard to find another 2 of diamonds, though. If one, especially if we've already found one that exists, we're gonna find another one in the store. It doesn't make me any less upset that like I accidentally used the 2 of diamonds, obviously, but not the end of the world. And if we, even if we just get Yara, a Yara rune would also clean things up nicely. Now I'm not gonna lie, our item rooms have been leaving something to be desired here. We've gotten Super Bandage, which was great, but then we've gotten nothing but Spacebar items since then. And Sprinkler, while it's not a terrible item, is not what we're looking for. Right now, we need tears. The only stat that we are really, truly hurting for right now is a tear delay. And it is quite unfortunate, and also not surprising due to factoring in Invicta luck, that we have not, despite having an early game PhD, we have not found a tears uphill yet. But when we do, you best be betting your bottom dollar that I'm gonna be looking for placebo. Yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore. There we go. Leave that there. And right now I'm just looking for the store. That's all I really care about. But we keep finding these very fun rooms. Now this is a time where it's a good place to show to set an example for why movement speed is not. You need to be careful with too much movement speed. Essentially what it comes down to is if you plan on using your orbitals offensively, having high movement speed makes that almost impossible to do safely, unless if you're really, really precise with your movement. I mean, sure, I guess. We have Bobby Bombs, so like it's not realistic for us to be going through and using bombs to get through doors and stuff, just because they're going to just trail after enemies. To pick that up anyway. We get options, absolutely. Pheromones, death card. It's good enough to have for now. Nothing's wrong. Death card again. Those of you who don't believe me about the repeating cards, there you go. We'll take Sackhead. This is a new pill. 4-hour energy. Okay. Not what we're looking for, but glad that you showed up. We'll take Blanket. Another Hangman. I didn't get to see it. It rolled over. It rolled over too fast. We got the coupon. Hey, look at that. We saved 3 cents. A double death card. I probably could have. I could have. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. It just dawned on me that we have the coupon here. We may be turning this into a coupon run, because if that happens, then guess what? Your boy can take devil deals. Alright, surely we can't fail an 80% spawn, right? We get a devil deal here. Oh, I'm so happy that I remember that 4-hour energy pill. Look at that. Maw the Void. And, I mean, I guess missing page number 2. Yeah. Screw blank card, dude. Let's do this. Coupon it up. So, as defined by the arbitrary rules set by myself, and I, I'm allowed to take Devil Deal items as long as I do not change, or as long as I do not trade HP for them. Like, so I can still get an Angel Deal. I cannot trade HP for them. Got another 40-hour energy pill. That's huge, actually. So, Maw the Void is a big pickup for us because we need the damage. And, man, it's like a breath of fresh air to be able to take it, just to have any Devil Deal item right now. I'm going to take the grab here. And go back and get those keys. Might as well. Yeah, so coupon, what it does is it will give you a half-priced store item as long as you're holding the coupon. One item immediately goes half price. And if you use it, it will give you something for free. We could play the sack room in there for an angel statue or an angel deal, possibly. But I don't really want to. I don't want to lose his HP because, like, I feel like we've been given a gift here with coupon. And I use my movement speed there to exercise my right to use iframes and go through those spikes without actually incurring any damage because they carried over from me taking damage in the curse room, coming out of it anyway. Now, this is one opportunity that this is one instance where I will say that higher movement speed does actually benefit you more than not. Everyone if you've watched me long enough, you know that I'm not a huge fan of high movement speed. I've not been shy about saying that. However, with Maw of the Void, it actually is pretty advantageous for you to have a high amount of movement speed because you're able to cover more ground in less shots with Maw of the Void. So you're able to spread around the Black Brimstone ring a lot more in a lot more area for less amount of effort. And the stopwatch, by the way, is what's giving everything that slowing effect that you're seeing right now. So anytime we take damage, everything is going to be essentially given a movement speed and projectile speed reduction as long as we remain in the room. And all these range ups that we've been getting is also helping us out very, very nicely here. Maw of the Void, by the way, is that Black Brimstone ring that you see me firing off every now and then. Has a very high chance to pay out with a Black Soul Heart if you destroy the target with the beam. That ring of damage. We get Diplopia as well. Man, Diplopia would be very interesting.
I can see.
Steps 1.
Forever.
I'm going to take Diplopia. I'm going to take Diplopia into the Devil Deal if we get one here. Although now I'm starting to think that maybe the Angel Deal might be better. Let's see what we can get first. It's going to be Loki. He's already pretty much dead. Remember, we have the blankets. That's where the Holy Mantle came from. We did get a Devil Deal. It's good. I'm not going to take this HP because I, quite frankly, don't want a whole lot of Red Heart HP. And we get Contract from Below, which is... I'll begrudgingly take it, but it could have been so much better. So much better. Okay, let's go back and grab the coupon here because I want to still maintain my ability to get Devil Deals on Angel Deal week. I don't really want the broken stopwatch. It's more of a liability than anything. And we haven't been to an item room yet. You kidding me? Playoffs? That's greed. Of course, he would drop the Steam sale after I used Diplopia. Very funny game. Very, very funny game. Drowsy's a very good pill effect. Not good enough. We already have PhD, so there's no reason for us to take Virgo. Common Cold is actually huge here with Maw of the Void. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, we'll head on down, but this is shaping up to be not that much of a disappointment of a run now. Coupon has given me a lot of hope and a lot of excitement for this run. Again, I'm not going to take the Red Heart HP. I don't want it. Secret rooms right here. And Guppy's Tail honestly has been I'm blown away with how easily Guppy's Tail has been paying out for us here. We've been getting chests, but we've also still been getting keys, and Humbling Bundle also helps out a lot with that, with our key consumption and preventing us from running out. so upset that that spider was able to do that. Okay, so this is going to a dead end, but again, we found our item room. We get Forget Me Now and Book of Shadows, which neither one of them provide more value than the coupon does right now. So I will take Book of Shadows just for the second book contribution towards Bookworm. Again, you're kind of seeing what I was talking about earlier when I said how important movement speed is actually, comparatively speaking, towards other items. It's way more beneficial for us to have a high amount of movement speed with Maw of the Void because of just how much ground we can clear. I mean, I almost made it and was almost able to deal damage there to that dingle without even like trying. That's how fast we're moving. And that was in one cast too, so it's very, very good to utilize. If you have a chance to have a high movement speed run and you have Maw of the Void, then that should be your main weapon of attack. Really hoping we're gonna get the virus there. It didn't happen, not this time around anyway. Got a Yara rune. Perks are great, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna give up my 48-hour energy pill just because. The value that it gives us here on Devil Deals is just too high. Here we go on that. And thanks to Sackhead and Sack of Sacks, we're actually like generating a fair amount of income as well. We're back to 63 cents, which is, I mean, that's not bad. Considering that we've been spending money since the start of this run, that's not too shabby here. Piggy bank is basically worthless at this point. I'm not going to use the coupon for the shop here. Take that as another 48-hour energy pill, which we don't care about. Actually, I take that back. We do actually care about that because there's no reason for me not to use the coupon if we have full charges here. Two of clubs, doubles our bombs. Mystery gift. Soul converter is not what we're looking for here. Jar of Flies is very interesting. Got a Joker card. Unfortunately, we can't use it. I mean, we can use it, but there's the whole point of us having a having coupon is because we want to be able to take Devil Deals. Okay, so that's another 40-hour energy pill, so I'm going to use this here. Let's use the Joker card now, and just to see what's inside of our Devil Deal. It's an Angel Deal, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to take the Halo. I'm not going to fight the statue. So Halo is going to be, once again, our only all stats up that we've got right now. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay. I'll take Mom's Purse, even though we don't have a trinket. Again, there's no reason for us to take Piggy Bank. Two clubs, doubles our bombs again. We'll take the compass. And we might as well take Mom's Coin Purse, because again, we have PH Dizzle. Have the Mom transformation infested. Found pill, something's wrong. Range up. Range up's fantastic from All the Void. What's this? Pheromones. Alright, I think that's good. And we might as well go to the super secret room since we already know where it is, and we're not making boss rush. Yeah, this run turned out to be real solid. I'm still mad at myself for accidentally using. I mean, it was an accident, but I'm still upset that I wasted the. Abel, you're lucky I got stuck on that block. You know, I would have never taken you. I'm upset that we lost our two of diamonds, but in all honesty, I'm really happy with the way that this run turned out because of the fact that we're able to utilize the coupon in a way that we normally wouldn't have to. But just to show you how important having the coupon is, you get those half-price items. You combine that with a Steam sale, it can roll on the same item that's already half-priced to give you even further benefit out of that. And then on top of that, we've also been basically able to take anything that we want out of the shop, despite not having the blank card 2 of diamonds combo that we had earlier in the run. And we're gaining the benefits of PhD a lot as well. So we have a Soul Heart there if we need it. Now notice how we didn't take damage here, but we still enacted the stopwatch. That's because the blanket was taken. And we already knew that it was an angel deal, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll head on down. I just imagine how happy I would have been had I been able to take Brimstone, you know? I thought the last second that Dingle was going to screw me over. Turns out he did, but in a different way. There's no real reason for us to go in the curse room. Especially since we don't have the Polaroid. Decided to go for the negative here because, I don't know. I just felt like fighting the Lamb. Maw of the Void's OP versus Lamb because you can hit the body as well as his head simultaneously. Lots of soul hearts in here. Tons of full charges as well as keys. Man. Utility items have just not been a problem on this run. It's really impressive considering the fact that we've had Guppy's tail this entire time. We get Rune Bag. I'm not going to take the Eternal Heart. Another 40-hour energy pill here. Yeah, that was just one Maw of the Void charge there. We just completely destroyed this room. Sisters Vi or Sisters Vis. Again, good matchup for us, bad matchup for them. All thanks to Maw of the Void. %75%, by the way. 75%. ET Dubs. How does he do it? How does he do it? Monkey's great. I will actually take Flatworm. I was trying to pick up that soul heart that's on the ground, but we're just flying all over the place in that room. Try that again here, Isaac. Thank you. We got a Yara rune. Much as I like the Yara rune, it is not needed. Not needed on a run like this. Because again, the value that we get out of having the ability to take devil deals without locking ourselves into a devil deal is like a breath of fresh air right now. It's not even the fact that I hate Angel Week. Like if I hated Angel Week, like I wouldn't be doing it. You know, I think it's fun to show people, to challenge people to say like, you know, hey, we're imposing this restriction. There's a Tendon Rock in there, by the way. I need to go back and get. I'm imposing this self-imposed restriction on myself. Let's try to break this restriction without breaking the rules. You know what I mean? Like, let's beat this challenge. And still having fun in the process doing it. And on top of that, some people may not have even known that you can take devil deals with coupon. Got an angel deal here, because of course. And I will take Dead Dove since it does allow us to have flying. And we also got the Seraphim transformation, which spares me the heartache of having to see the Dead Dove face. And we'll head on down. Now, there's some people that may not have even known about the fact that the coupon can do that, and I enjoy showing people what they may not have known about Isaac. It doesn't happen very often, but if I can show a new player like, hey, by the way, if you're low on HP but you happen to have the coupon, guess what, brother, sister, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You can take it. Cricket's Head, of course, is gonna be huge for us. Just gonna add on to the pain of every iota of damage that we cause is going to be just amplified by a whole lot. don't know what hit me there. It looked like the beam, it almost looked like Monstro's Brimstone Beam hit me before he even cast it, but I think there may have been a shot that was fired before, or from the fly, that was done before that happened. Could be wrong, though. I might as well take Fate. Yeah, we are in thoroughly good hands right now. Which is great. It's always good to have a one run, you know? And especially a run that you can honestly sit back and say, you know what? That was an enjoyable run. There were some annoying aspects to it. The fact that we're only getting space bar items from the majority of the first half. You know, and losing, of course, the two of diamonds was annoying, but we turned it into something positive, and we turned it into something fun. I might as well take the hairpin. I mean, there's no reason not to at this point. You could argue if we do a victory lap, maybe there's a reason to do that, but I'm not going to do a victory lap today. I just got done streaming, and like Huts and I were talking a whole lot today on stream, so I can feel my voice kind of already going out. You can probably hear it. Range up's great. Be forever, doesn't really matter. Another range up. Technically speaking, we don't have to hold on to the 48-hour energy pill anymore, because I mean, we're not going to have any use out of coupon, unless we find a devil deal or a Joker deal. I'm curious, where would a crawl space go in Shoal? We can't go down anymore. Would that take us to Shoal again, or would that end the run? Because it's not the dark chest. I'm doing this for science because I don't know the answer to this question. If we go down again, does it take us to the chest? The answer is yes, it does. Okay. I was just curious. Again, fine with more range up.
I found pills.
Would have liked a little bit more shot speed if we could, but Blue Cap kind of nuked our shot speed. Bad Bombs and Ghost Baby. Wow. I'm actually surprised, even more surprised we took damage there, but even more surprised that Mega Maw lived through that. Got a Yara Rune. Absolutely gonna hold on to the Yara Rune now. I mean, we're done getting devil deals, so. And remember, we have the Tarot Cloth too, so we're gonna get a pretty good amount of doubling. You combine that with Contract from Below, you know, that's going to give us a pretty good chance here of us getting, what, 8 chests? A double chest spawn here with our Yara card and Tarot card influenced power passive is going to yield 8 chests, and they will all have guaranteed items in there if it ever drops, which it did not happen. All right. Well, I tried. Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you very much. Again, super solid run, despite a couple of admittedly self-inflicted annoyances. I really enjoyed this run. It was a breath of fresh air to get something different out of coupon, and you know, maybe teach a thing or two to everybody who wasn't sure about the coupon being able to do that. And yeah, it also just feels good that you know, even though I missed out on Brimstone, we still got Maw of the Void, which is another one of my favorite items in the game. So if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. If you didn't, click the dislike button. Either way, it supports my channel, everyone. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified when my news videos go live here. Thank you all sincerely. Let's get the like streak. Let's just continue it. Let's see how crazy it can really get. And going into the weekend, hope you had a great start to your Friday. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.